Yes, as you would expect, right-wing leaders in Israel have lined up to welcome the decision, to thank the United States administration. And interestingly, the Settler Council, which is the umbrella group of all the settler groups, welcomed the decision and turned to the Israeli government and said, isn't it time to annex the West Bank then? And on the Palestinian side, a furious reaction on the opposite direction, as you would expect, as you say, because what we heard from the chief negotiator, Saeb Erekat, he said that Washington is replacing international law with the law of the jungle, and that this overturns all the norms of international law. And it must be said, in this he's right, it does put the United States at odds with almost every other country in the world on this particular issue.
And Iris, what does this decision mean in practice for the situation on the ground, for the settlers and for the Palestinians who live in this disputed territory, in the Palestinian territories?
At the moment, it's symbolic. It strengthens Israel and weakens the Palestinians. But tomorrow morning, it's not going to make a huge difference. Where it does make a difference is in two areas. One is if there's negotiations and it strengthens Israel and it weakens the Palestinians, that it will definitely make a difference there. But at the moment, there are no negotiations, as we've been discussing over months now. There are no negotiations, so it won't make a difference tomorrow morning. It does make a difference, as all these steps that this administration has taken in support of Israel, it does strengthen the settlers in the West Bank. And it is interesting that they've called for an annexation, because since Trump has come to power in the United States, there's been an increase in settlement activity and an increased call for annexation. So both those two things are significant, I think.
And of course, this comes at an extremely sensitive time in terms of Israeli politics, doesn't it? You've got Benjamin Netanyahu's rival Benny Gantz at this very moment trying to get together the numbers to form a government.
Yes, it's true. It does come at a moment to boost Netanyahu. He's weakened domestically. He didn't win the largest number of seats in the last elections. It was the second election that he called and he didn't get across the line to be the largest party. He's not now the one holding the negotiations. So it is a boost for Benjamin Netanyahu and for the right-wing parties. And within 48 hours, Laura, perhaps Benny Gantz will fail also, and he will have to give his mandate back to the president. So it's a very hot time politically here.